I'm aware that at this point no one is here in my stream. I've never in my chat or my live stream, whatever. I've never done it before, and this will just go up as a normal video on the channel after I'm done. But I want to do this quickly, and I want to do this live because I want y'all to understand I'm not bullshitting. So I kind of made a video, but I was like, I want you to hear it live because I want you to hear what I'm saying and actually hear the sincerity in my voice, so you know I'm not bullshitting, right? Shouts out to Elizabeth April. I feel like she's my soul sister. And she said something recently. This is almost kind of like a response. And I hope if she doesn't see this video that she feels what I'm saying to her through the ether. She said something in her video. She said, "Why am I being triggered by BLM?" And I want to talk about that because when she said that, I literally felt like her. Like we're all one anyway, right? I am you, you're me. We're all one. Between the trees, the animals, the air itself, we're all one, right? In this 3D dimensional plane. So, it's triggering, and I want to talk about why it's triggering for me. Now, the GFL said something very intelligent, and I think it's right on the head. Like, of course it would be. And they basically said, it's triggering her because it's a polarizing distraction meant to, disrupt and distract from plan A, which is a complete, honest, and true assessment of exactly what this is. And I have to talk about this as a black man. I'm black, right? In this lifetime, on this three-dimensional plane, I've incarnated into a melanated man's body, a black body. So I am a black man. I've been living as a black man here. And what I hate the most is all of the other life forms who have incarnated into a body that's not black. They feel ashamed, one, and they're also feeling scared and fearful of coming out and saying this isn't right with Black Lives Matter. Not everyone, but many people, right? So with all this being said, Black Lives Matter is not organic, and it's not fair that it's making people feel bad. They can't even come out and say, well, why are they destroying all this? Why does this feel not right? They can't say that because then people will call them a racist, and they don't want to feel that way. That's shameful. These people are not racist. Racism is fake. It doesn't exist. It's like the boogeyman, but y'all swear up and down that it's real and it exists and it's no. We are manifesting this reality. I digress on that. I'm saying all this to say BLM is owned by an Austrian Draco, okay? It is funded and owned by an Austrian Draco. Millions of dollars. Do you think a legitimate movement of peace and positivity would be funded and aided and abetted by a Draco in this lifetime? And I'm not talking about a good Draco. There are plenty of good and bad everywhere. But I'm saying on this planet, you know how the Dracos be getting down generally here, right? You think that's it? No. He's funding it. He funds it. It is not right. It is not an organic movement from the people. And the worst part is, I see so many other of my people out there doing this. Do you know if you took all that energy you have misplaced and you turned it inward? Do you know what we could do for the whole planet and every life form on it? You're playing right into the hands. Do you not realize out there in those streets and those fires and that energy, you're putting yourself in the energy of these entities? There are literally entities out there stirring chaos. There's literally entities out there stirring chaos. There are entities out there stirring chaos. By you going out there, these people are not terrorists. They're not evil by nature. Some of them are out there to do specifically evil, but a lot of them don't go out there with that intention. And that's what's making me sad. I hate nothing more when I see somebody that I know as a friend say BLM on their little thing. They're trying to be good. But guess what? It's not. And I don't have the heart to tell them and explain because they don't understand. They're just trying to do the right thing and they don't want to be, racist, quote unquote, anyway. And they'll always say, well, I know you know that, but not all black people understand that. And I'm sorry about that. But guess what? We don't have time anymore. We have to get out of those streets. They're trying to polarize us and divide us. It's the point of it. In nature, it is divisive. All life matters. Black Lives Matter and chanting that by nature is divisive. By nature. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Please hear the sincerity of my voice. I don't care who's here or who's not. I have to get this out and off my chest. Because when I saw Elizabeth say that, it hurt me because it triggers me too. And I feel bad. She shouldn't have to deal with that. She's like, I know it's a good movement, and she has to say that. So then y'all don't attack her. I get it. I feel her. But I'm the black man. Listen to what I'm saying to you. A studied black man. A young black man. A black man who's been paying attention. A black man who cares to be connected with source. Please listen to me. Stop going out there. Stop. You're putting yourself in harm's way, and I'm not even talking about physically. By you just being out there, you are inviting all of this energy into you. And then you're perpetuating violence, chaos, and burning and stealing and just horrible acts. It is time to look past the surface. The crust on the surface is thinning and breaking and crumbling. Look past it now. Please. That is the only thing I wanted to get on here and say. Black Lives Matter is not good. It is not for the people. It is not a revolutionary movement. There's a lot of young people out there who don't even know what a revolution means. There's so many young people out there who don't even know what they're doing. They have all this energy and nothing to do with it. Get out the streets. Look inward. Stop listening to everybody who's telling you to go outward. They set them up from birth. They've known nothing but the internet. A lot of us had a chance to live before the internet and after. That crowd out there, that's not the case. They don't know what there is. Kids out there, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, 20-year-old kids. Come on now. Where are their parents? Why are the schools allowing this? Why are the parents allowing this? If they truly wanted police brutality to stop, they would be out there chanting, "Stop the violence." But instead, they're ensuing in violence, trying to use the weak, hollow argument that we're getting retribution. No, it's not because you weren't heard. You're 20 years old. You haven't had a chance to be heard yet. You just left your home. Come on now. Where's the love? Where's the understanding and the compassion? It's not around. This is not a compassionate movement. This is not a loving movement. This is not a higher dimensional movement. This is a lower dimensional movement meant to polarize and divide. Please just understand me and hear that I'm telling you the truth. I have no reason to bullshit. I don't benefit from Black Lives Matter not being what it is. I don't benefit in any way. No one does. Do you understand what I'm saying? But people benefit from Black Lives Matter being what it is, monetarily and spiritually, and not in a good way. That's the point I'm trying to make to you. Please understand and hear me. Whoever is out there in the ether, whoever is out there in this plane or in the other planes that are struggling with this, especially if you're one of these life forms in a Caucasian body, that's where you incarnate and you're one of my brothers and sisters there. I'm sorry that they're trying to make you feel shameful of things you have nothing to do with. And black people, please, let's think for 1 minute. Take a step back and do something positive and loving and compassionate. I'm not saying kumbaya, kumbaya. I'm saying let's get together and actually get back to who we are. It's time for that. I love everybody out there. That's why I'm making this. I love this planet. I love this. I'm not attached to this reality, but I love the life forms. I love the positivity here. There's good here. And that good should be allowed to express itself and provide a beacon of hope and light in this corner of the galaxy. It should not be a darkness prison planet. It should not be a darkness prison planet. This is not supposed to be a darkness prison planet.